Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Britney Nicole, and yeah, I've been pretty freaking MIA, okay? So you have not been missing anything. Anything. Not a dang thing on this channel, okay? Anyway, so I'm back because I am coming back with a new series. A lot of things have happened over the past few months, and I want to share with you guys what has happened that has led me to this new series. Okay, so number one, in February, I launched my new digital agency called The Boss Up Inc. And we are The Boss Up Inc. on Instagram. You can find us there. But basically, what we do is we help brands, especially like small brands or content creators, build out their social media strategy and also help them with influencer marketing campaigns. So I've been doing one-on-one consulting with content creators and small business owners. I've been working with a lot of brands on their social media strategy, helping them create content, helping them just plan out their content, and I've been also working with brands on their influencer marketing campaigns, helping them come up with campaign briefs, finding influencers that will best fit the campaign and the brand mission. So I've been working really hard on that, and I'm just so excited to continue to grow it and see where it goes. So on top of doing that, I still have my full-time job, my full-time 9 to 5 job as a social media manager for these two beauty brands. And I'm also a full-time content creator too. So the purpose of this series is to really just talk about the ins and outs of, having your own business, being a content creator, balancing everything, how I make money and things like that. I really just want this to be a very, not only like transparent video, but I also want it to be something that you feel educated and empowered by after you're done watching. So yeah, so this series is going to be jam-packed with all of that stuff. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. The name of the series is Work to Work, and Ben didn't really like the name. I like the name, so hopefully you guys like the name too. If you do, or if you have thoughts on other names for the series, comment below. But right now we're rolling with Work to Work. And yeah, so let's just dive into today's topic. So today is all about how I balance having a 9 to 5 job with my side hustles. I know that there are a lot of girl bosses out there who have either just started a side hustle, maybe like during this quarantine, or who have already had side hustles, or maybe you're thinking about having a side hustle but you know that you have a 9 to 5, and so you're just trying to figure out how you would even balance it to begin with. So that is what we're chatting about today, and I can't wait to tell you guys some of the tips and tricks that I use to really just help me get through my days, get through my weeks, and make sure that I'm being as productive as possible. So yes, I am a full-time social media manager, and I have the Boss Up agency where I work with other clients, and I also am a content creator. So how do I balance it? Each day is different, and I think that that's what you need to know going in. No one day is going to be the same. You're always going to try to adapt and readapt to your current routine just to make sure that you are, presenting the best version of yourself as possible. So some days I might have a long list of meetings, back-to-back calls, back-to-back video calls, and some days I might be completely open. So it's all about trying to redo my schedule and make sure that I am completely honing in on all of those aspects, but not stressing myself out, because when you start to write too many things on your to-do list, jam-pack your day, that's when you could get really, really crazy, and you can feel like you are doing everything and nothing at the same time, if that makes sense. So what I like to do is the night before or the morning of, I like to take out my notebook. I don't have it here with me, I was gonna grab it, but I like to take out my notebook, and it's just a regular notebook that I use, and I literally plan out my day by the minute. So I'm like, all right, if I wake up at 7 o'clock, 7:30, this is what I'm doing from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. This is what I'm doing from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And building out a schedule like that by the time, it really makes me think like, okay, so I have 2 hours to work on this project or 2 hours to work on this brand. Now, in that 2 hours, what do I want to accomplish? Is it, I want to make sure that I shoot content for them, or I want to make sure that I'm responding to influencers. Like, what is it in that time frame that you have planned out that you are looking to accomplish? So when you are writing out your schedule, so say for instance you have 9 to 10 o'clock, that's when you are going to answer emails for your full-time job. Make sure that you are not only writing out the time and who you're dedicating that time to, but also what you're dedicating that time to. So that you know, okay, when 10 o'clock rolls around, that's done. You've done everything that you need to do under that category, and now it's time to move on to the next thing. If you're not formatting your days like that, it could be really easy for you to, 1, lose track of time, 2, use too much time on a specific project when you could be delegating your time elsewhere, and 3, feeling like you spent too much time on one thing all day and then feeling unproductive and that you didn't accomplish what you really wanted to accomplish that day. So planning out your time with a schedule like that, where you're literally planning it out by the minute, it will be really helpful for you, and it can really make you feel like you're truly maximizing your day. Having side hustles and managing your full-time job is a lot of work. So you need to always be able to go into it with a clear mind. One thing that helps me is listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos of people who have gone through similar journeys as I'm going through, because it really helps me to not only stay motivated and inspired, but it also helps me to say, okay, clearly I'm overworking myself and I could be using these habits instead of the habits that I've currently inherited. Or you can say, okay, this is something that I want to kind of like change up in my routine to be more successful and to feel like I'm getting the best ROI. So watching those inspirational videos and making sure that you are always taking in information that could better your routine and better help you balance your side hustles and your 9 to 5, it could be really useful for you in the long run, and just give you a clear mindset on what exactly you need to be doing and where the end goal is. Another thing that helps me balance, especially on the content creator side, is batch content creation. Now, I understand that, not everyone is a content creator who is watching this video. Like, maybe your side hustle is more so leaning towards small businesses, but I do feel like you could take this information as well. So batch content creation is creating a bunch of content in a certain time span, right? But what I would typically do is, okay, I'll allot 3 to 4 hours to creating content. So I'll create content for the brands that I know I need to create content for. I'll also, use this time to create any assets on Canva or any graphic design assets that I know that I want to plug into my social media schedule. I'll use this time to create videos, create TikTok videos, create YouTube videos. All of this time is just used to create content, and making sure that, I have dedicated this day, these allotted hours to creating content. So now when I go about my week, I don't even have to think about creating content. The only thing I have to do is edit it and post it. I don't have to worry about, I need to take a photo of this outfit, or, I still owe this brand this piece of content, I'm gonna be late. No, dedicate a certain time frame, a certain day for you to shoot all of your content in one sitting. So then when it comes time for you to move on with your week, you won't feel so pressured, like, I need to stop my day just so I can shoot this piece of content. So just start thinking in that type of mind frame, and that is really how you can maximize your time and really just get everything that you need to do out so that you can allocate that time elsewhere. Those are just a few tips and tricks that I have that help me balance my side hustle and my full-time job. Of course, there are some other factors that come into play depending on how demanding your job is, how you are prioritizing your day, what other things you might be working on that might need other additional resources outside of yourself that you might be dependent on. So, I mean, those are like a few things that you should think about when you are planning out how to balance it all. Balance is a term that's kind of like used loosely. Like, no one has a great balance all the time when it comes to their work life. No one has a great balance all the time when it comes to their personal life. So don't feel stressed out if you are off one day, or if one day, you know, things just aren't coming together like you think. Balance could be, you know, just you feeling confident in your workflow, your work schedule, and then just going from there. So don't be too hard on yourself, guys. I know that it is so easy to like just feel like you're not doing enough, or just feel like you need to be doing more of something, but just take it one day at a time. Plan out your days one day at a time, especially during this COVID-19. I mean, it's really hard to kind of like visualize what life looks like, you know, weeks from now, granted months from now. So just take time to plan out your day step by step, one day at a time. We will get through this. And yeah, if you have any other video suggestions that you want to hear from me, comment below. And if you have any tips that you want to share about how you typically balance having a 9-to-5 and a full-time job, comment below too. I hope you guys really like this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.